2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to welcome you to the FedEx Cup Playoffs finale. We're at the Tour Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam as we kick off this Tour Championship. And Rich, this next player is at the very top of the FedEx Cup points list and are therefore starting this event at 3 under.
This player's played well all year long, and so it's a deserving spot for them, isn't it? They've shown that they're so far head and shoulders above the rest. However, you have one last tournament to continue that trend. And it's not easy. It's not easy to maintain that when you know that the rest of the 29 players, they're gunning for one thing and one thing only, and that's your spot. So as good a position it is, it's also a very pressure-packed situation and position to be in, isn't it? It's not a given, it's not a guarantee. It's a head start, if you like, but that's all it is.
Today's promising to be an exciting one, so let's get straight into the action. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
He's got this for his part.
Facing early adversity there after opening up with a bogey.
Starting off with a bogey at first, not tragic. You got a lot of holes to make it up. Let's see how they deal with it going forward.
Going with the 4-iron here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Putting for a par here. And there it is. He's in a share of 3rd place. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. Nicely done.
Nicely done.
And he's down there. You got to read?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. Just 3 feet to the cup. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. John Rahm holds a familiar spot of top spot on this leaderboard. We have a par 4 on this one. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Henny, what's the player facing here?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
Going with the 6-iron here. Good sounding strike, that one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Ouch, that hurts. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Second shot here on the 5th. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Sadly hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. Ooh. An opportunity to make a par here. Hey, that's a chance. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. At -2, going along nicely today. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps. Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, fair amount of elevation here. They're going to have to be careful that they club up because you do not want to be short.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Didn't quite get the approach close enough, so a long putt in front of them.
They can open up their wings after this if it goes in. This one, guys, for eagle.
Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for 3rd. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Opting for the 4-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
Well, a chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, just missed. Just a 4-footer remaining. Oh, that's a clutch par. And now at 3 under overall. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. Great shot. And this shot from about 150 yards out. Just one shot back now. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's inside the house of opportunity. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Looking great now.
Just a short putt remaining here. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. A bit wild on approach there.
And coming up well short.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated. It's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Okay, steady now.
A par putt awaits.
He's currently sitting in 3rd place. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here.
Going with the 4-iron here.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 17 feet from the cup.
Just didn't drop. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
That tee shot looks pretty good.
This looks to be heading to the green. Outstanding approach shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
Opportunity lost, and one they needed to take advantage of, sitting just 2 back of the lead.
This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
He's going to need an incredible stroke of luck to get this out with any momentum going forward to get it on the green.
Opting for the 6-iron.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. It was on a good line.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, so close.
And that finishes up the efforts with a tiny little tap in.
And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Just 2 shots behind. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Lovely effort that. Putting for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? The putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Opting for the 4-iron here. This one's going right at the pin here. Just 10 feet to the cup here. Ooh. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This for par.
That was a gallant attempt. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake. And here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards, deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop.
This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Playing within their comfort zone there. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third.
And only 2 holes to go afterwards, Luke. Big opportunity.
Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. Yeah, we'll take that. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
This shot from 120 yards. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
That's going right. Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back. How close was that to going down? Chance to shoot under par here. Make this for 70. Ouch, that hurts. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that brings a close to this event. And with that finish, he'll claim a tie for third.
Nothing to sneeze about right there. A solid week all around. Great finish for this player.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.